Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here, welcome to a new game. This is called Mobile Suit Gundam UC Engage, brought to you by Bandai Namco. Now, if you guys are not aware, this game just got released today. It's a gacha game featuring a bunch of Gundam characters, specifically from the UC universe. Now, personally, I'm not so familiar with this particular UC franchise. I'm more of a Gundam Seed, Gundam 00 watcher, right? But with that being said, knowing that it's Gundam, it still piques my interest to a certain extent. So let's talk about how to best reroll in this game and what's the best characters you should pick from the selector, etc. With that being said, let's jump into it. And apparently rerolling in this game is very easy. You go to title, just like that, and then you go to this. Alright, click on the bottom right, and then you create new. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Start with a new account. The previous data will be deleted. Yes. Yes. Alright, we're gonna reject all for the time being. And let's go. Do you want to skip the tutorial? Yes. So they do allow you to skip the tutorial, which is very, very good. I watched a lot of Gundam when I was a kid. But a lot of these Gundams I don't recognize at all. The Gundam that I watched was Gundam Wing. I watched Gundam 00, Season 1, Season 2. What was the one before Gundam 00? Gundam Seed. I watched those. I can't recognize all of these Gundams here. I'm guessing it's like a totally different one altogether, right? Alright, so now we are here, so just go to the gifts. Just claim all of these. Right, so you get that for free at least. You get one UR Gundam for free. And then we're gonna go to... Now, let's talk about the best banner to reroll. Which character or which Gundam should you go for? Right, so right now if you notice, under the unit assembly, there'll be one free per day banner, right? So these two, I believe, will be free per day. Now you can also use the selector in the assembly. I've already used mine, so you can see it disappear. I'm going to tell you guys which is the best one for the selector later on. But ideally, you want to roll first, alright? So there's two banners right now going on. So one is this particular one, which is the Gundam Unicorn banner. So this one is going to feature this particular Gundam Unicorn. Now this banner is going to be slightly harder to get UR. If you notice right here, in the drop rate, right here is 4.5% for UR, right? And this is going to be harder. Ideally, Unicorn Gundam NTD is going to be the best one that you can get right now for global server. Based on a lot of the tier lists that I check, other Gundams right here, they do get outclass eventually, because JP server is already out for this game for about 2 years, right? And you will see a lot of these Gundams, they are not even being used in the meta anymore, sadly. So Gundam Unicorn is probably going to be the best one alongside with this particular pilot. Alright, so this is going to be the Banagher Lynx. So you ideally want to pull for the Gundam, and you also want to pull for the pilot. So each Gundam and pilot has certain synergy. So basically how it works in this game is elements, right? So there's blue, red, and I believe green, and then there are some pilot that can buff certain elements. Now, if you don't want to pull on this one, you can also go for this particular one. UR drop rate up, 72-hour limit MS unit assembly. Now this one is going to be quite decent as well. You can see this banner has slightly higher drop rates. As you can see, UR is 6% as opposed to 4.5%, right? However, the Gundam Unicorn is not here. You can see these are the standard banner characters. All of these are here, right? However, this one is going to be different. This is Unicorn Gundam. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. Whereas this one is going to be, right here you can see, M0079 Unicorn Gundam with the NTD. Alright, so it's a little bit different. You want the NTD variant. So just so you guys know, alright, there's probably going to be 6 different Unicorn Gundam, but you want the NTD variant, this is going to be this version. So I highly recommend rerolling for this. Yes, it's a little bit hard to reroll for this particular banner, 4.5% as opposed to 6%. However, rerolling is super easy in this game, right? So once, if you can get Unicorn, go ahead. And then, in terms of selector, there's 2 choices right now. Alright, number 1 is you go for S Gundam Blue, which is this one right here. Let me just show it to you guys. This one right here. Alright, so the S Gundam Blue, I highly recommend this one from the selector. So this one is going to be one of the best choice. Now, if you get the S Gundam, the blue variant version, alright, this particular one, you want to pair it with a good pilot as well. So in that case, you want to get Rox for your UR, which is this girl right here. So Rox Loka. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, right? So this is going to be the girl for that. Now your other choice, if you don't want this particular one, is to go for Hama Hama, which is this Gundam right here. Let's go for Hama Hama. EX skill. Deals damage to all enemies. If inflict with stun, deals additional damage. If inflict with unavoidable, inflict stun. We got it, we got it. It's here, right? Okay. Wow, so cool, man! Wow, his hands can become long. Wow. Is this cool or not? Now, in terms of the best pilot for Hama Hama, you ideally want, what's that guy's name? The one with the rose? I believe it's this one right here. Yes. Meshmir Celo. So he is going to be the best one to pair with Hama Hama. You can see right here, because when the mobile suit type is red, you know, increase range sense by 64%, and also you get all of these high firepower, increase range sense, increase accuracy, etc, etc. So all of these are going to be very, very good benefit. So those are going to be your two selected choices, depending on which route you go for, but ideally that's going to be it. Now let's show you guys a little bit of tier list. I noticed that it's really difficult to find the tier list for this particular game. However, I found this website right here from ultima.jp. So keep in mind, like I said, right, JP is way ahead in terms of the availability of all their mobile suits and their Gundams. They have like way more variant. Apparently this game has like 200 different characters or 200 different Gundams going on right now. So the best way to have a look at the Gundam, as far as I know, you want to go to this particular website right here. I'm just going to link it to you guys. It should be there in the description somewhere. Go to the MS list, and then you know, you can sort by any of these attributes. So like I said, this game is going to have 5 different elements: red, blue, green, and then light and dark, which is yellow and purple. So most of the time early on you want to focus on the red, blue, and green first. A lot of the yellow, the light and dark, they are not that strong. So for example, let's say you manage to roll for a Gundam, you want to check how strong they are. Just toggle it accordingly to their types. For example, green type right here, and then you can see a lot of these top tier, most of these are not available yet in the global server. Now Unicorn Gundam, the NTD variant, is right here, 8 points. Alright, this one is available, one of the better ones to obtain right now. Alright, if you look at this particular list, he's one of the better one for the green ones. All of this is not yet available in global server. Also, I will leave this particular link towards the description as well. So in case you guys want to reference, you plan to play this for the foreseeable future, this is going to list down a bunch of other Gundams as well, as you can see that JP server have. Wow, you can see a lot of these. Most of the global servers one are not really present right here. You gotta check the typing and stuff. You can see like the maximum 543210, and then this is the F tier, G tier, H tier, and a lot of the global ones are in the I tier, sadly. So that's pretty much the reroll part. Let's talk a little bit about the game. I want to talk about the game because I've been playing it for the last 6 hours. And I will be honest with you, I understand that this can be a turn off for some of you. You look at this interface, this is like ugly shit. I understand that. Now I'll be honest, I'm not sponsored by this game. I can trash talk it as much as I want. Now despite the interface being utter garbage, I'm having a lot of fun. And that is because this game resembles a lot of other games that you have seen in a lot of other gachas. Just that it reskins it in the Gundam, you know, sort of like a way. Now if you play Blue Archive, if you play Higan, if you play Princess Connect, the gameplay is going to be pretty similar. Now let me show you guys, let me explain what am I talking about. So you basically play through this stage, this is the chapter stage, right? So you play through the stage as follows. So let me try and beat this particular story with space at your back. So I'm going to try to beat this stage. So these are the recommended CP right now. Alright, so these are the enemies here. So you can see a bunch of green Zakus right there, 5 of them. Blue element, you can tell blue by this particular one. So again, green type is going to have the tangible benefit. So I'm going to enter into battle. So this interface, you can see green has the advantage. So you can choose some of these green Gundams from your friends list, alright, if you want to. Or I can use my own characters, which I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pick that, I'm going to jump into it, boom. So these are all my characters listed right here. So you can use up to 6 characters. Number one, this is something that I do appreciate. I hope more games have the ability to use up to 6 characters, right? And you have all the Gundams, mobile suits, etc. And then you have the pilots at the bottom. And then you're gonna click on Quest Sortie. And then we will arrange the Gundams accordingly in a formation. So formation is going to be the most important thing. Alright, so this is going to determine whether you win or you lose. So since the enemies are going to be blue type, as you can see, this is the chart, right? So green is going to be good against blue. So I have 2 green Gundams at the back. So ideally I want to bring them to the front. Why would I not bring them to the front, right? So do it something like that. So this guy is red. Red is bad against blue. So I don't want to get destroyed. I'm going to put him at the back. Something along those lines. Alright, so that's ideally pretty much what we are doing right here. Now in terms of the battle, it's pretty much going to be automatic. So you can see, let me slow it down. So you are not really controlling anything except for whenever you can cast spells or EX skill in this case. But you can see right now I'm toggling it at auto. So you can't really position, you're not really dodging anything, you're not really controlling the position in the battle. All you do is setting it up formation before you enter the battle, and then once you enter the battle it's going to be mostly auto. So very similar to Blue Archive, Eversoul, Higan in that sense, right? So you can, if there's ultimate, you can basically tap on their icon right here. But right now I'm on auto, so they are just going to cast. Ooh, this is Gundam Unicorn going in. Zoop. Ooh, alright. So the graphics of this game, I understand, alright, some of you guys might be like, this is not really a 2023 graphics. I can understand that sentiment, but keep in mind, like I mentioned, this game is already out in JP server for a while now. So it's not exactly a brand new, fresh 2023 game. It's just, it was out in JP server for a little bit, got delayed before it was brought over to global. It's been out for 2 years now, so it's more like a 2021-ish game. Still doesn't excuse the graphics, still could be improved. Yeah, I do agree that the graphics of this game is not its strongest suit, neither is its interface, but it's still pretty fun, you know, like a lot of things. If you enjoy Gundam in general, I don't see why this is going to be something that's like bad, right? Here's the thing, I do think that the game is pretty generous. Based on what I can see right now, at least I've already collectively collected 12,000 gems. Alright, so and there's panel missions going on right now. This is going to be for the beginner missions. You gotta clear all of these quests to be able to get additional gacha ticket. Alright, so that's going to be the extra stuff that I can get. Send an SOS, I need to try to do that as well. Let me show you guys the power up, right? To show you an example, so let's say this is my mobile suit. I want to upgrade this particular mobile suit right here. This is going to be Pletus Quebly Mark II. Alright, if I want to level up, I can use some of these materials, you know, level 28, upgrade, boom. Alright, so there, simple system. Again, I get it, the interface might be a turn off to some people, understandable. There's skill rate up, there's alter, which is basically the gears. This is going to be the main thing that you want to power up your characters. So right now you can see, so yeah, I got some stamina, so let's show you guys. So basically all you need to do is go here, you know, just use your skip tickets. So this game uses skip tickets. Fortunately you can buy them with gold, and then you just skip however many times until you get those required items. Alright, so once you get, so right now my player rank is 39. So once you get the item, then you can probably equip this particular one. Yes, boom. Alright, so you gotta equip all of these items before you can progress into the next what do you call this, next custom that will increase the overall strength of your mobile suit or your Gundam altogether. Hopefully you guys get an idea of what the game is all about. I'm gonna end the video with some pulls. Hopefully this thing is still going on right now. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of extra, hopefully get some UR along the way. So this is going to be the gacha animation. I'm gonna tap here, boom. Alright, so you can tell if there's a UR. Boom. Okay, this is RX-0 Unicorn Gundam. Ooh. Okay, I don't think there's a UR right here. So usually you can tell if two of the characters are talking. Oh wait, if they shoot the gun after this, he's gonna shoot a gun after this. So this one means a UR. Yeah, there's multiple different ways of showing a UR character. So let's see what Gundam is that going to be, right? So you can see it is going to be early production Gelgok. Okay, so we have Marasai. Okay, new one. Zaku 2 Thunderbolt, very cool. GM3, we have Gyara Doga, GM Thunderbolt. So which UR shall this be? F91. Oh, is this a dupe? Oh, I don't have this yet. Okay, this is new. Okay, I don't think that's a Gundam, that's a mobile suit, right? Burga Dallas. Okay, this is going to be a yellow type, a light type. Okay, very interesting. That means I'm not susceptible to any of the weakness from blue, red, and yellow. Okay, so if you see this guy is talking, and then if the villain is talking as well, okay, the villain didn't talk. So if both of them talk, I notice it's guaranteed a UR. Okay, but if the gun is being shot after this, which is this animation, this is like an extra animation, so we know that there's a UR right here. Okay, so third one. So who shall this be? Which Gundam shall this be? Would be nice if it's a red one. Origin. Is that Zaku? Oh, it's the red Zaku. Is that the red Zaku? Zaku 1 Ksha. Okay, I'll take this. I want a red type as well. I've been looking for a red type. Ideally, it's going to help me. And also, I want to try to obtain some pilot as well. So let's do some pulls for the pilot banners. Right here, so you get this door opening and closing. So that's going to be the first one. So that's going to be the second one. Third one. Okay, so I got 2 SR pilots. So who shall this be? Let's see. So Bright Noah. Okay, I already got most of these. Denim is new for me. Oh, Mesh, an SR character. Okay, so all of them have 2 skills. Junko Genko. Okay. And last SR shall be Amuro Ray. Oh, I didn't know there's an SR variant of this. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like and let me know what you guys think of Gundam UC Engage. Are you guys gonna try this out? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, have a nice day. Goodbye.